Okay, so I got that started straight. So I want to welcome you guys to the presentation tonight. So my name is Margaret Dorsey, and I'm the proud mom of two sons and a brand new grandson. And I'm a Ruby director with Akana, and our company's name is Akana, which means in the hands of God. I am very excited to share some very valuable information with you tonight. And realize that, and I say this to especially for the distributors, that repetition is the mother of learning. And we are glad to have you here, whether it's your first time or your 100th. Welcome. Let me see if I can find my list slides. So the health crisis we are ignoring. That is what we want to talk about tonight. The first thing is heart disease. We are going to explain quite a bit more about heart disease as we go into the presentation, but that's currently the number one killer of people. Then we know that cancer by 2030, colon cancer is going to be the number one killer. And that's basically why we have this presentation going on tonight, because we know that what people are eating and what's happening in their gut is really pretty much causing cancer on the alarming levels. And then we have diabetes. Our kids, this is what we've been ignoring. Our kids are bombarded with predatory advertising during their kiddie movie shows, causing them to want foods not good for them. And some countries do not even allow that to happen. So you take your child to the store and they're jumping up and down for the Fruity Loops or whatever it is they saw advertised on TV, but those are not the things that we should be allowing them to eat or feeding to them. And then a shortened life. So for some third world countries live longer than we do, and we are a highly developed country. And we're going to talk about that a little bit as to why is that so. So the problem in the US is something that our CEO, Melissa Boston, coined the phrase chewicide. We are digging our graves with our fork. So the original diet, when you look at the original diet, it was a variety of vegetables, plants, and fruits from the garden, free of pesticides and other chemicals. And so you see the nice variety of colors and fresh food that is in the basket. But then our new diet consists of fast foods, which we can get from restaurants on every corner in our neighborhood. And so and they're competing, guys, for all of our attention and giving us all kinds of discounts and deals to get 2 for 1, 5 for $3, all of that kind of stuff. But that food is not good for us. We are eating fried and processed foods, deplete of nutrition, which is starving our body and making us pretty much overeat. So the silent killer, how many of you knew about someone or know someone who unexpectedly died from a heart attack? We know that in 2020, nearly 700 people died from cardiovascular disease. About 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done, but the person is not even aware of it. And actually, heart attacks are 90% preventable. We had a testimony a couple of weeks ago of a young lady, mother who had a stroke in her sleep, didn't realize it, got up the next morning to take the kids to school. And her son was like, "Mom, why is your face all twisted?" And when she looked, she realized she had a stroke. She actually took the kids to school and then went to the hospital. But this is what's happening with our bodies, guys. And these are some of the areas that we have to get more clarity on, because an alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds are showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. And now the number is going even down further. 8 to 9-year-olds are beginning to show that same kind of blockage. And we are going to talk about what that's due to. So actually, for us, do you know the significance of age 45 for African Americans? Well, guess what? Our chances of dying from heart attack increases by 50% when we reach age 45. And because what? There are dangerous levels of arteriosclerosis. When you look at our arteries, a nice clean artery optimally looks like the clean vessel artery that you see there has no plaque buildup. Then if plaque And the plaque will build up as time goes on. So here is borderline where the plaque begins to build up on the inside walls of the arteries. And then now you have high plaque when you are seeing layers of plaque just beginning to store itself around the arteries. And then, of course, it's dangerous when you have the blocked artery, and that's when you actually are looking at heart stents, those kinds of things. They're going into your heart, opening up the valve to help you get some blood through there. And so we, as African Americans, are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease, which is very unfortunate. So for us at Akana, our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, wealthier, and more resilient communities. Through our blood type campaign, we're empowering millions of families to discover their blood type and embrace our 5 steps to generational health, a simple personalized roadmap to wellness. By fostering these habits, we aim to break the cycle of disease and poverty, building a foundation of generational health and prosperities for families worldwide. And so what we're looking at are the 5 reasons why these problems impact our communities. We want to address these problems. Number 1, lack of understanding blood types. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. And here we are. Akana is committed. We are committed to helping 1 million families to learn their blood type. So we have a phrase called generational health, and we want to thank Mom Mitchell for the slogan, for the phrase. And so then what I want to share with distributors, because this is pretty exciting, we've started our campaign, and now we have had some training on it, and I want to direct the distributors to go to the Generational Health Campaign training, which is on your app, which is your Akana Lifestyle app. And then if you go under recordings for the certification from from December 15th, you'll get a training which will tell you the 12 things to do and the 4 bonus notes to fully inform you on how Akana is going to accomplish our million, reaching out to our million families. You can download, and you can also download the contact and tracking sheet from the app. And then what I want you to do is stay in tune for how we are going to upgrade and make it very easy for you to report your contacts. There are 4 blood types. There are only 4 blood types, guys, that exist. A, B, O, or AB. And each of them is a powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA and your fingerprint. So the blood types explained. So we know blood type A is agrarian. They are nature's vegetarians, thriving on farming and cooperative living, and inventive, adaptable, and community-focused traits. So these blood type 4 specifically, the blood types have personalities, and I have actually started getting very interested in the types of the personalities for each blood type. And the blood type A is very communal. They love being with people. They open their doors to everybody and so free-hearted. So that would be a part of the personality of a blood type A. Blood type B is balanced, adapted to harsh climates and diverse populations, harmonizing the mind's tension with the immune system's demands. They are the balance between A and O. And so sometimes they are what we call a little bougie, because they have high thoughts about things, what they will do and what they won't do, and they will be like that. But at the same time, they can be a little pushy when it comes to something that's very important to them. So these blood type personalities will play out as time goes on. O is the O blood. The oldest blood type evolved as hunters and gatherers with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. So I'm actually a blood type O. And what happens with us is that we are pretty organized, and structured, and sometimes can be a bit overbearing because we just expect things to go swish, 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 swish. But when you're dealing with other people, you have to learn to be more balanced like the bees. So then you have your AB, which is the most modern and the rarest blood type. It emerging from the union of type A and type B, embodying complexity and adaptability. So anything that applies to an A and a B is combined in the AB blood type. And so it is the rarest, and we have the fewest number of people identified as AB. So your blood type is the key to your body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infections, chemicals, stress, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise your immune system. And so we now understand that during the pandemic, blood type O was the most resistant to the COVID virus. People with blood type A and B had a weaker immune system, which caused more issues for them. And isn't that interesting, guys? Had we known that, we could have built up your immune system more specifically to ward off the virus. But so eating right for your blood type can strengthen your immune system. And that's what we're going to teach you about tonight. Also, people deficient, just go talking about COVID again, in vitamin D, which a lot of our community is, also fared poorly pandemic. And guys, we're learning these basic things that can help us just survive better in the environments that we are living in. So your blood type, the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint. So the first picture of the person's body, the food is being properly digested and eliminated. So now you basically can have what we call a flat belly. Now you go to the third picture, and it shows an obvious undigested food and waste being stored in the midriff of this person. So that's waste, guys. That's undigested food that has not been eliminated, and it is stored in the skin and cells in our bodies. So your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat, and if those foods will cause inflammation, digestive problems, and or weight gain. So eating against your blood type is when we eat foods containing lectin, proteins. When we eat foods containing protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood type antigen, the lectins target an organ or bodily system and begin to agglutinate blood cells in that area for disposal. We create highly carcinogenic substances in our body when we regularly consume foods that are high in lectins or animal protein. So you see that the burgers and the shakes and those kinds of things are really creating this agglutination in our body. So please go to the Arcana app under recordings. Once again, that's your Arcana Lifestyle app, to view the 3 videos trained on by Dr. Ross titled, "Do You Know What You're Eating?" This is outstanding information about information you should know about. It talks about how food is processed, how it's stored in packaged in the stores, just some of the things that will really make you think twice about eating some of the packaged foods that are being offered to us. So our immune system is designed to protect us from lectins. So when you're nice and young, healthy, you got 95% of what we're eating is being sloughed off by the body. But even at that stage, 5% of the food, 5% of the lectins get into our system and are filtered into the bloodstream, where they react and destroy red and white blood cells. So the healthy body helps 95% of the time, but decreases over time. It decreases being effective over time, guys. And that's all I'm trying to say, that sometimes you can see kids eating stuff, and that was back in the day when food was better. They can just eat and keep going. And the older you get, you were not able to do that. So the consequences of eating against your blood type. We talked about agglutination. It's a clumping of bacteria or red cells when held together by antibodies. And so what happens is that the pressure in the artery causes the break. And when you have that break, it either creates a stroke if it goes to the brain, or a heart attack if it goes to the heart. And so sometimes we've heard of people having aneurysms and that kind of thing. That's a part of this process that is really amazing how that comes into being. So want to share with you, learn your blood type. This is our goal, to help 1 million families learn their blood types to create generational health. So we want to help you break the generational cycle. The power is in your hands. So the best element to breaking the cycle is for families to learn their blood type to eat right together, guys. So if they give me the wrong blood, it could kill me. And that's true, because we know that for blood type O, it is a universal donor for all blood types, but a O can only take in blood type O blood, or they could die. Before surgeries and births, doctors identify the blood type of the patient for this reason. Sometimes a mother can be one blood type, a baby could be a different blood type. She can't even give her own baby blood. So these are the kind of things that the medical world knows about, but it's not necessarily shared with us. So if you eat the wrong food, it could be slowly killing you. And the key word here is slowly. As we age, we experience more of the effects of eating against our blood type. And what we're going to share with you now is just a small sample of the avoid list. Remember, one person's food is another person's poison. This is a sample list of foods considered toxic for the various blood types. So if you're blood type A, you should avoid tomatoes, bananas, really very innocent things, you would think. We know that A shouldn't have meat. This is just lamb that's identified on there. White potatoes, shrimp. And this is just a short list. And here's the thing about the rule with this. This is what you eat 80% of the time. So what you're eating on a constant basis can affect your blood type. If you eat this sometimes, you can probably get away with it. So blood type B should avoid chicken, all kinds of chicken, baked, fried, barbecue, however it is. Chicken is not good for you. Same for avocado, black beans, shrimp, and crab. This is what my son lives on. And so he's still trying to wean himself off of most of these foods. Blood type O, catfish, avocado, oranges, which seems to be very innocent, but it really affects blood type O. White wine, we can drink some red wine, but leave that white wine alone. And cashews. You can have other kind of nuts, but cashews are just not good for your blood type. And then AB, they are a combination of blood type A and B, which means that they have that combination of all those items up there that are not good for their blood type. Are there things that blood type A can eat? Yes, there are quite a few things, and we do have a yes list for our eating, but right off the gate, we know that chicken, bananas, black beans, avocados, and shrimp are not good for blood type AB. And so there was a book released in 1996 called Eat Right for Your Type by Dr. Peter J. D'Adamo. And so when he released the book, it was in the introduction, there's a paragraph that says, your blood type is the key that unlocks the door to the mysteries of health, disease, longevity, physical vitality, and emotional strength. And some of that personality stuff, guys, come into play with your blood types. It determines your susceptibility to illness, which foods you should eat, and how you should even exercise. Think about that. So there's quite a bit to learn about the specifics of each of the blood types. So you want to know, why am I just learning that food impacts my blood cells based on blood type? That's a great question. So here's our answer. If it isn't taught in medical school or created by Big Pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. We know that that our country controls the flow of certain information to make money for a chosen few, guys. We are so much more aware of that now from the last couple of elections. However, Akana is here to share the good news. Eating right for your blood type is a game changer for you and your family's health. So big business, as we were talking about, equals profits over people. So when you look at the cigarette industry, it's huge. It was much bigger before. And I was surprised that when it was revealed that the dangers of secondhand smoke was worse on people than the people smoking, and that that public smoking got closed down, got banned. And then people had to go outside the office, stand out in the rain or whatever to smoke a cigarette. But at least that law got put in place. And then we talk about trans fats. Remember that margin was barred for the amount of unhealthy trans fats, but we can still get margarine in the grocery store, but it's not good for you, and they know it's not good for you. The 5G cell phones it's been identified to cause a new type 3 diabetes. And these towers are pretty much in our communities where we're directly being affected by it. And then GMOs, that's genetically modified. I forgot what the last part of that is, but it's convenient, but it's not good for you. So these are foods that you can easily get. It's not real food, but they're there, tasty, but they're not nutritional for your body. And then got milk, completely false advertising to the public, but they made a lot of money on that. So what countries adhere to the blood type philosophy? And the biggest one is Japan. Japan used info in the book that I just mentioned, and even adopted the blood type for more compatible relationships and even employment. You're going to learn as we talk more about blood type eating, how personalities can be, it's almost like the zodiac sign. You can say your blood type A, oh, you're friendly, blah, blah, blah. So those are the kind of things that we're going to learn about blood type eating. So in the United States, didn't embrace the book and are also very reluctant to provide you with your own blood type. Many of us have asked for our blood type and have discovered that it's not easily shared with you by your providers. So what is life expectancy? We know that Japan, who we just talked about, has the highest life expectancy. They're first for life expectancy. Their citizens live for 84.6 years on average. 50th in the list is the United States. And we are looking at Americans living for 76 years. And then for African Americans, it falls down to us to 71.8 years. And so these are stats, guys, that we pretty much rely on. So by following the blood type diet, we know that there's anecdotal evidence that shows millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. And you can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats just by knowing and adhering to your blood type. So that was number one. Do you know your blood type? Second area we want to talk about is the dangerous levels of oxidation. So researchers have finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, which we've talked about, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many problems associated with getting older are due to oxidation. Oxidation is when, like you set out your bananas and they begin to slowly rot. And you put the nuts and bolts out, and then the oxidation causes the rust. That's what's happening inside of our body. But there is an answer for oxidation, and it's called antioxidation. So this happened here. And so fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. So guys, what we want to do with that is realize that we need to eat more of the colors, more of the plants, seeds, raw, even the dark chocolate is good for us. And so remember the saying that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. There was some truth in that, quite a bit. And so we want to get back to that, to get that oxidation up and maintain. So the omega-3 is the third area is the omega-3 deficiency. And so when omega-3 is essential, and which means that the body does not make it. And so what we take in plenty of omega-6 and 9, which the body needs, but we are lacking in enough omega-3. We also need more omega-7. So due to this lack, we have a fat crisis, taking in too much hydrogenated
oil.
in all sorts of food. Who said that? Oh, okay, I had feedback online. And even skinny people need omega-3. Sometimes people say, wow, you're so small. But the health of your inside is not what's really identified by your size. So omega-3 helps with having a lack of omega-3 increased the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and high blood pressure. It increased the increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia. This is just from a lack of omega-3, guys. It accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune disease. It also contributes to weight gain, obesity, and metabolic syndrome, and it contributes to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is becoming more common, guys. You used to just think that people who drank had that condition. Now we're finding that because of the lack of nutrition that we have in our bodies, that is also a condition that we're coming up with, which can progress to liver cirrhosis or liver cancer. And then it weakens the immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections. And then it increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complications, especially in the older adults. And the reason why we pay a lot of attention to the omega-3 deficiency is that quite a few of us don't know about it. We're not so much aware of it, but it is very easy to kind of address, and we're going to address it in just a few slides. So the number 4 area is the unhealthy gut. We know that 70% of our immune system is in our gut, which is called the microbiome. So gut issues arise when our diets include improper food choices and lack sufficient fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. So signs of gut issues, you have digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption of your food, and nutrients are not being properly absorbed in your system, nutritional deficiency, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalance, and autoimmune conditions. Guys, we're talking about the 4 or 5 areas that we're concerned with here at our company. And then the last of these areas is the parasites. So we know that that they eat up the nutrients in your body. If you eat meat, you have parasites which need to be eliminated. Even if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, your vegetables have insects on them that lay eggs. Be sure to thoroughly wash your fruits and vegetables. People doing our cleanses have reported eliminating parasites through their stool of a variety of sizes. And so we know that chronic infections and inflammation lead to this can lead to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disease. And we have seen that parasites in the presence of autopsies are invading our organs, brains, lungs, and liver. So sometimes when you go back to a funeral or having to open a casket, those parasites are still very active on that body. And then your mental health, parasites in the brain cause depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. We won't talk about Robert Kennedy anymore because he might be directing our health systems, and that is very scary for everybody. So what is the solution? Akana has designed 5 steps to generational health that we are going to explore with you. So here's our disclaimer. Our products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for information purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. Individual results may vary. And so what we know is that for one of our solutions is for you to know your blood type. So your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint of who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. And guys, we have talked about that before, and this is my most favorite question. What do you know your blood type? So if you do, just please put it in the chat, and if we get a chance, we're going to take a look and see what is our combination of blood types in the on the Zoom tonight. Second thing we want you to do is learn what's best for you. Food that heals one can harm another. So your blood type, your food, your health your legacy is all a part of what we are going to be sharing with you guys and getting you more solid with. This is one of our top producers, Ernestine Davis, who we will talk about a little bit more later, but she is our poster child for the health benefits that you can get from just doing what we are showing people how to do. Number 3, you want to purchase the kit that works
Move
best.
your slide, Margaret. Next slide.
I
It's on.
did. Purchase your kit. Is it moved?
No, it's still on life expectancy.
Where is life expectancy?
The average age for the countries, the average
Is
age
it
of
way back
African
there?
Americans. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so what I can do is I'm gonna go to share. I'm gonna go to share. Okay. And thanks for the help.
No problem.
So did it change to
No.
screen share? Okay. Your screen sharing is paused. So I don't know how I paused it. According to the cloud. More. Okay, so I don't know how I accidentally, but what I can do is I can stop sharing. Okay, hey, everybody. And then what I'm gonna do is just go back to the share. Okay. I still PowerPoint slide. Alrighty, share. Participants can now.
Okay, you're on Ernestine now.
Oh, exciting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys. So I hope I didn't lose you by pressing something that just stopped us for the moment. But we want to learn what works best for you, because we know that that food that heals one can harm another. And so what I was sharing with you is I'm glad we got back to this. Is our beautiful top producer, Ernestine Davis, who we're going to talk about a little bit more later, but she's our poster child for the flat belly lifestyle and for all the products that we're going to be sharing with you and the benefits of how they work. And so then what we want you to do is purchase the kit that works best on your goals. And we also know this, some people have the luxury of personal goals, and then some people are forced to deal with health goals brought to their attention, usually by a crisis. Either way, we have a kit and a plan just for you. So let's look at our starter kit, number 1. So it includes a mild detox to support the liver and gastrointestinal system. This is designed to help you kickstart your journey to generational health. There is one thing we know for sure: everybody needs to detox their body on a regular basis. And so in their kit, we have a blood type test. If you don't know your blood type, we can our kit is very simple to use. We're going to help you learn your blood type. The bitters tea is what we were talking about in terms of how people get a chance to detox and get rid of some of the toxins and waste in their body. Then we have a detox meal plan for you. We're going to tell you exactly what to do, how to use your bitters and your sample meal replacement shake, which is also a part of this kit number 1. And then we give you an individual digital blood type download, which I had mentioned that we have a yes list. We can tell you what to avoid. We also share with you what to eat. And so for blood type kit number 2, is only $49.95 because it doesn't include the blood type kit. Some people do the test kit. Some people do know their blood type, and so they wouldn't need the blood type kit. So you actually can just get kit number 1 and gift it to somebody that you actually would want to help learn their blood type. So what we know is that the first thing you want to do is detoxify your blood cells. Bitters can be a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox, primarily due to their impact on digestion and liver function. Here's how they work. So it boosts your indigestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, biles, stomach acid, which are essential. Guys, this is all in one bag. It's one big tea bag, and it actually goes in a set of water. We're going to tell you how to do that. And then when you steep it overnight and started drinking it, you start getting these benefits. I'm hoping to have some testimonies about what's happening with people this week, because we've been driving quite a few people to try it. Regulates the appetite and reducing cravings for unhealthy foods. It supports liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood, eliminate fat-soluble toxins through the digestive system, alkalines the body and reduce inflammation, improve microbiome gut by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. Guys, do you believe that all of that can happen from this one bitters tea? It does. And we have many living sets of proof of that is the case for this. So what we also give you in that starter kit is a sample of our fuel meal replacement shake. That fuel shake has been designed to apply to all of the 5 areas that we're concerned with. It gives you blood type support. It gives you those antioxidant protection that we were talking about when you're rusting on the inside. It gives you the omega-3 fatty acids, guys, that we say are essential for your body, and you have to put them in your body. We have that in our fuel. And then we have the gut health. You get help with your prebiotics, probiotics, and your fiber. And then it also works to eliminate parasites. So how you use the fuel is that you put 1 or 2 tablespoons in 8 ounces of liquid, which can be water, almond milk, etc. And you blend that with frozen fruit and or vegetables. So it can be fresh or frozen. And then you want to replace 1 or 2 meals a day. It's easy and saves you money. And so on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, we have Dr. Betty for our medical advisory Zoom, and you can learn a lot more about the ingredients of the fuel and the bitters. And so we dissect as much as we can, guys, to give you insight on why our products work and how efficient and effective they are. Now, we have a 4-day starter. Well, what we really are looking for is people to advance to the Flat Belly 7-day starter. In this pack, it provides a quick, powerful refresh designed to jumpstart your journey to health. This nutrient pack program helps cleanse your digestive system, boost energy, and shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. It's the perfect option for those seeking a short-term commitment with transformative results. These are 3 different products, guys, than what we offer in the other starter, the 4-day starter. We have the Purifier, which is a liquid colonic tea. It's a tea, but it's not the bitter tea, and it does a deeper cleanse. We have the Eliminator, which specifically removes parasites and reduces mucus. And then we have the Regenerator. It restores the body with superfood, fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. And you'll learn from us that our products overlap, and you're going to get the similar benefits from what we produce. And here in this, this is a live actual person. This is Bernadine Kirkland's aunt, who dropped up to 10 pounds in waist in 7 days. And that was her overhanging belly. This is her new belly. We're wearing a belt. And they told her, oh, we didn't know you had a little booty back there, but there it is. And then next we have the Flat Belly 21-day reset. This is, guys, the 7-day 3 times, okay? Same products, but then you're going to get a much deeper cleanse. The longer you do it, the more effective it's going to be for your body and the more waste you're going to eliminate. So we have the 21-day raw cleanse is a complete system reset for those facing more intensive health challenges. Remember, we said pick the pack that works for you, pick Some people have the luxury of losing weight or doing something, and some people really are dangerously ill, and we know which package should be working for you. You should use to get to those levels of health. Billy is also one of our distributors, and he dropped 30 pounds of waste in 21 days. And guys, where's that waste? In his belly, what we talked about before, just sitting there undigested and needing to, and it did in the 21 days. And we also have coming soon our hemp Govi, which we're going to talk about a little bit more in a few slides. Here she goes. There is Miss Ernestine Davis. And what we want to share with you about Ernestine is that she said that switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve 4th place in a bikini contest at 63 years old. In addition to that, I want to advance to this next slide. Here's the slide that I wanted to share with you guys. Later on, this is Ernestine in the blue, and then this is Karen Crothers, and then this is Dr. Yakima Palmer. They teamed up together in a competition, guys, and they all placed in the competition. What's going on at Akana now is that there is an ageless body boot camp that is going to be available. It starts, I could think, next week. So get with the person who invited you if you would like to get the details on how to be a part of that boot camp. It's going to include our product line, online training, and some other areas are going to be addressed with the camp. But they are the post women for that camp. We have other results, guys. These are all distributors or customers of ours who have done a 21-day cleanse. And in 21 days, Tanisha lost 15 pounds. And you can see most of this, guys, where it's in that midriff, which we talked about before, where all of that waste is being stored. Here's another 21-day result. You can just see the physical results of how the benefits were from that 21-day cleanse. And then here is a whole slew of 21-day results. All of these are distributors, guys. All of these people, what do they have in common? Their gut. And what do we say? That 70% of the immune system is in the gut. And so we have to clean that gut up. And guys, we have the products and the support to help you get there. And then this young lady, Yvette, after her 100-day results, she went and did a guide, published it, and put it on Amazon, and actually made money. So depending how serious you want to be, we have the products and the results for you. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the hemp Govi, which should be coming online for Akana this month. It is packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. Hemp Govi works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. So this formula is Akana's alternative to injectables that people are using to lose weight that has many negative side effects that they are not going to be worried about now because they want those results. But then later on, they're going to have all kinds of side effects, situations that happen by ingesting this. We know that the key benefits of using hemp Govi will be to burn fat naturally, to boost your metabolism, to curb the appetite, and to support digestive health, and to promote overall balance. So we're suggesting after you do a 21-day cleanse that you do your post regimen by continuing to use the game changer, which is our hemp Govi. So you need to clean out. I don't know if I hear a lot of people directing people on cleaning out their system and then doing something. They just say, start here. Oh, you need this, you need that. But if you're just putting expensive products on top of waste, it's really not doing you much good. And we want to talk about cannabis and the blood type, because we know that cannabis reduces inflammation and it helps to manage stress and improves digestion. The reason why we're sharing that with you is because our hemp Govi is made from hemp. And we know that the blood types each have their own set of circumstances that when coupled with the hemp Govi, the hemp Govi, which has the cannabis in it, that these areas would be addressed. We know that for blood type A, they have lower stomach acid, higher stress and susceptibility to heart disease. Blood type B is susceptibility to autoimmune conditions and nervous system orders. Guys, this is each blood type have their own set of circumstances. Blood type O, which I am, is higher risk of inflammatory conditions, arthritis, and over acidity. And I have been arthritic all of my life. AB, sensitivity to digestive and immune stressors. And so by leveraging the properties of CBD and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predisposition. So I also use CBD along with my blood type eating. So the endocannabinoid system is actually how cannabis CBD works. And so, and we have sectors in our bodies, organs in our bodies that have receptors. And when you put in CBD in your body, it actually knows where to go to start healing or balancing out those organs. And you have receptors in your eyes. They're all over your body. So I want you to do a little research about the endocannabinoid system and you'll see the more benefit of it. But unlike pharmaceuticals that often target single symptoms, cannabinoids interact with the ECS system to provide systemic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. It brings the body back to balance. So we are actually a CBD company, and originally, guys, we have grown into a health company. And so we teach people about CBD. It is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to Delta-9. I cannot say that word, so I will not go there, THC. Unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. So this does not get you high. It is actually the medicinal part of the plant that we are very proud to make available to our customers. THCA, what is that? It is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is a non-psychotropic precursor to THC found in raw cannabis. When heated through smoking, vaping, or cooking, THCA converts into THC, the psychoactive compound. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the THCA because it actually has stronger medicinal properties. And you can eat it raw, and we're going to talk about the raw parts of that. But once again, Wakana began as Wakana, and we were one of the first CBD distributors and an early adopter of the CBD products. We have in our product line, we have broad spectrum products. We have tinctures, we have topicals, we have gummies, and so we also have seasonings. We also have a hair care line, guys. And so when we formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being on all levels. And we are proud to share those with you. So what's happening right now is that the raw cannabis trend is happening with people. As more people turn to raw plant-based diets, THCA fits into the concept of consuming raw cannabis for therapeutic purposes, such as juicing cannabis leaves or flowers. Raw THCA offers the health without the high or impairing cognitive functions. So early on, when people had to get a certificate or a license or something to get medical marijuana, this can be avoided just by using the cannabis, the raw side of the cannabis plant. That doesn't get you high, but it gets you the relief that people are looking for. We no longer package it in the canisters because the terpenes have a very strong smell, and so we package it in a sealed envelope at this point. So it has particularly strong benefits that help with arthritis, the autoimmune disorder, anti-inflammatory, neuroprotective. Can you believe that, guys? I have a good friend who has multiple sclerosis who I wish I had known more about this to help him with. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, and cancer. So the more information, guys, you get about how the benefits of raw cannabis works, the more we can help people to get out of pain and to do it safely. So we have RSO concentrate. which is a CBD and a THC, and it's via a oral syringe. So what is it? A cannabis extract formulation created by a Canadian medical marijuana activist who advocated its use for potential health benefits. Unlike other cannabis products, RSO is made using the whole cannabis plant, which allows it to contain a wide range of cannabinoids, including the THC, CBD, and terpenes. Akana formulates our own RSO using the standard formula that delivers phenomenal results. Once again, guys, RSO is psychotropic. So if you take it in, you're going to get a little bit of an effect. But it addresses more specifically, and if a person is really sick, ill, and needs some relief, you want to direct them towards the RSO for pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson's, once again, anti-inflammatory. It stimulates the appetite, neurological support, and antioxidant. So we know that we have had some great reports since we've only had this product maybe 2 months, and sciatica issues for people have been being addressed, and some other very important areas. And so the more we know, guys, the more we're going to be able to take better advantage of this information. So what we want you to do is transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. And we have the plans for you. We have the support system, and we want you to really realize that that this is an opportunity to take your life in your hand with a lot of support and communicating doing the same thing. We also have a Tuesday 8 o'clock community check-in that people can join to just talk with other people about where they are on their plans and get some suggestions. And so you also need that kind of support, and we offer that. So what is our interest is to break the cycle of generational illness. That's our 5th area. And we want to share the gift of health. Inspire others to create generational health with your success story. Support your family's unique health story. So our kind of offers imagine getting the majority of your family paying attention to what they are eating based on their blood type. This could change the dinner table discussions greatly. And guys, I'm proud to say that both of my sons are on the Bitters Challenge this week, and many of my friends. And so I'm very proud to have said that, to know that people are beginning to really understand that this is important for them to do for their bodies. So we also offer a comprehensive health test, and includes it includes the blood type test kit and digital download. So what we are talking about is that we have a kit, we have a comprehensive test that you can take in minutes, and it will give you your omega-3 panel. It will give you a gut check. It will tell you the condition of your gut. It will tell you the levels of your vitamins and minerals, what you need to do, what you're lacking in. And it will also give you a report on your heart, your liver, and your kidneys. This is $1,000 value. I have an open mic, someone, and that we offer for $189 special. If you couple this comprehensive test with one of our blood type starter kits for $50, you can now, one of our blood type kits, you can get the comprehensive test for $50. Get with the person that invited you to get some more details on this. This is a very, very valuable upgrade, guys, that is going to give you quite a bit of information, very non-invasive. So we also have the generational health pack, and it is for your family. If you're going to put if a group of the family wants to get together and discover their blood type, support one another, this is the best way to do it. For the first time purchasers, there's 10% off of this kit. And so it's available on our website. You're going to get our new plant-based coffee, 3 bags of meal replacement shake. You're going to get the blood type kits. You're going to get, we talked about not a lot about the 11 by 17 blood type charts, which tells you your yes list and your no list. You're going to get 2 7-day cleanses, guys, and 3 comprehensive tests. It's really a bargain deal. So you want to get together, with your family and make that purchase. Then we have 10% off also for new customers on our complete line of products. We actually have over 80 products. We have the energy products, which include our new plant-based coffee. We have essential oils, guys. My mom's been sick, so I've been giving her essential oils, our immune defense. I've been giving her the First Defense nasal spray, and I just know what to go from over the years of having these products available to me. She has asthma, to be able to help her immediately. We have topical with our topical cream. We also have the hair care. A lady gave me a compliment on my hair today. Thank you, because we have had this hairline for over 4 years. And then, like I said, we have culinary spices that are made with CBD. So guys, get with the person who invited you and get that information. So let me just do this real quick, because I know my time is exactly at 8 o'clock. Do we have any testimonies for anybody that's currently doing a 4-day or a 7-day or a 21-day that we started on Monday? Can anyone share some of their results, especially if you're new? All you have to do is unmute and tell us who you are, where you're from, if you know your blood type, and what has your experience been. Don't be shy. This is what we do. You guys are scared? You don't want to talk? Then I'm going to call on you.
I'll call on you. I'll talk, Margaret. It's Pam Dye
Hey, Pam.
in New York.
And what's your blood type?
I'm blood type O.
There you go.
I am not doing any reset or any cleanse right now. Actually, I'm kind of recovering from my cleanses, from my past cleanses, because I lost almost too much waste.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
So I've been using the fuel to build more muscle mass, and it's been really, really successful. I've put on like another 14 pounds. Okay,
Wonderful.
that's what I lost. So I
Right. So
use the
you got back
fuel.
to where you were.
Right.
Right. So guys, thank you, Pam, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
That's why on Tuesdays at 8 Central, we have the community check-in. You can get some insights. Like we said in our disclaimer, all bodies don't have the same results. It's really interesting. Some of us have done a 7-day or a 21-day and just lost enormous amounts of weight. And we're like, wait, hold on. How do I put some of this weight back on? And now we also know how to gain healthy weight back. And so thank you, Pam, for that sharing, because guys, that's what we're here for. It's like sometimes people actually don't know what to do to help themselves, and pretty much how much you need to hear from people. What are some possibilities that you could try? So it's not too late. So get back with the person that invited you and get on either a 4-day bitters cleanse, a 7-day, or a 21-day. Tammy, you can't talk? I just wanted to ask you real quick something.
Yeah, I can talk.
Hey, guys, Tammy, could you share
Oh,
your
Tammy. I'm
blood type?
sorry. That's Pam.
Oh, no, Tammy. Tammy is from Boston. She may not be in hearing distance, but Tammy is the queen of the bitters. She's out of Boston, and she has used the bitters religiously for her health. So guys, you can find some products that really just work for you. You find out how safe they are for you, and you use them that way. And so some of this is, like we said, trial and error, and we're here to support you in that journey. So let me close out by saying our goal is to create blue zones. We know that there are 6 blue zone areas in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. So one of the blue zones, of course, is in Japan, Okinawa. And then in the United States, one of the blue zones is in Loma Linda, California. So what we're looking to do at Akana is to create our own blue zone, starting with our families. And so why is the cannabis THC market hot? And that's because regulatory issues are down a little bit right now. And so while you can take advantage of the benefits of THCA, guys, get on it, get back with the person that invited you, and let us match you up. Well, we have gummies, we have tinctures, we have vapes, we have a whole new line of products in the THC area. So then what we also wanted to do as a company is to help 1.5% of the United States to learn their blood type. Here's the book, guys. What did we say? Japan used it, and they are #1 life expectancy. You take that little kit that's in there, it's a blood type test kit. There is a QR code on the back that gives you the instructions on how to apply 4 drops of water on a card, prick your finger, put some blood on the card, swiggle it around, it gives you a pattern. That pattern tells you your blood type. That's how easy it is to find out your blood type. That's what we're planning and working with people to do. But if you go to your doctor, sometimes people tell us, oh no, I'm gonna just go to my doctor next week. And they'll tell me, I say, okay, when you come back from the doctor, you let me know what your blood type is. And 9 times out of 10, they come back and they say, oh, they said it wasn't in my file. Oh, I had to pay for it. So guys, we know we're breaking through some areas that people aren't even aware are closed to you for your basic health. So if we address, imagine helping 5 million people learn their blood type, that would just be, that would be just with using a starter kit. And then if at $50 per auto ship, that would equal, because now I'm talking about the business part, like we look at the company, we're helping you, but we're also looking to make profits. And so at $50 auto ship, which is what our fuel would cost, which is our meal replacement, would actually be $60. And that would equal to $250 million in sales a month. But guess what? 80% of people are going to reject you, and we can still impact 1 million people. We know that the first 100,000 people to 150,000 people to get into a business will earn the 80% of the wealth of that company. And so what we want to do as it relates to our helping people learn their blood type is that we're also keeping track of the contacts that we're making through our app. We had some training on that Sunday, guys, and keep your ears open, because we're going to be doing some more updates and upgrades to how to keep track of your contacts. We also know that Harvard says to select a company at least 18 months old, and that 90% of companies fail in their first 18 months. We've already shared that Akana is 5.5 years old. We will soon be 6 years old, guys, so we have gone way past that mark. We also know that according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it is a great opportunity. If less than 100,000 people, it is an opportunity of a lifetime. So we know that Akana is the opportunity of a lifetime. And we also know that there are 3 types of people listening to this presentation. Person number 1 says, I want to try the products, and they become customers. Person number 2 says, I like what I heard, but I have some questions. Person number 3 says, I'm all in. I want the products and the opportunity. So please get with the person who invited you. You can get your order, get your question answered, and or just join the team. And we say, thank you. So with that, I want to stop sharing for real this time. And thank you, Cherie, for helping me realize that I wasn't sharing before.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Great
So my last one-
presentation.
Huh?
Great presentation.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for the compliment. Are there any questions quickly, anyone? Stephanie, is that you, Stephanie? Michelle, were you opening up for a question?
No, no. I just
Okay.
want to let you know you did a good job. I enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. We're gonna keep it going.
I think you did a wonderful job.
Thank
What
you.
did you say you had for inflammation?
CBD. And
Okay.
then all the products, all of the detoxing and all of the cleansing gets rid of the inflammation.
Okay.
It's a process. That's my guest, guys. And she's a tennis player. We're doing all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff trying to stay on the tennis court, but I play pickleball now.
I know.
So I will talk after this call and I can give you some more details on that.
Okay.
Tim B of Chicago, are you a guest for us tonight? We would love to hear a little bit from you. I'll be liking to hear from folks.
Yes, ma'am. I am a guest. I've been with Arcana before.
Mm-hmm.
I have health issues, and I've been in and out the hospital a little bit, so I kind of fell off.
Okay, so you're back.
Yes.
Okay, well, this presentation happens on Thursday. It happens again on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock Central, and it happens again on Sunday at 5 o'clock Central. And so you can hear it presented again. And like I said, repetition is the mother of learning. So we share a lot in this presentation. So we want you to come back again and again. So get your customers and prospects on so we can get them informed so they can get on their way and we can help them improve their health along with yours.
Have
Yes.
you had a bioscan, Tim?
Who, me?
Have you,
No,
have you
Tim.
had a bioscan, Tim?
Yes.
Not lately, no. There's
Not
no one in this area that
No,
is
Pam,
a
she said
coach.
Tim.
Oh, I thought you said Pam.
Right.
Ah,
What was your answer, Tim?
Scan in the past, yes. I have had a bioscan. I know my blood type.
What's your blood type?
My blood type is B, positive.
Ooh. I hope you ain't been eating no chicken.
No,
Okay, sounds good.
I've given up the meat.
Said it again.
I've given up the meat.
Oh, wonderful. Well, get back with your upline and or please plug into what we're doing so that you can continue to strengthen your resolve to get on and stay on course with your health, okay?
Most definitely. Thank you very much. That was a very good presentation. I enjoyed it.
Well, you're welcome. And we have it the same presentation all 3 days. So let's get people informed so that we can support one another and realize that we have what it takes for the health journey all of us want to be on and to be successful on. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want to thank everybody. I appreciate the support and the love. And let's just keep sharing and making sure that people know that, as I said, the power is in your hands. Let's get it done. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Margaret.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.